What's up guys, welcome to another video. My name is Ndifon Ntui, and on this channel I make sewing tutorials. I post new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so please make sure to check back on those days in order to watch new content. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make the shirt dress that you've seen in the thumbnail, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you like the video, please make sure to give it a like because it really helps the video go far. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you're a beginner, before I forget, if you're a beginner or if you are a person not to brush up on your skill, I offer online courses. If you're interested, send a telegram message to the number that you can see on the screen. I'll be showing a demo how to make a jumpsuit for you to watch and see if learning online will be convenient for you. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye. So now we will need to join the back and front together. So first thing, you get the fabric, okay, the fabric that's meant for the back. Make sure that you are looking at the correct part. So the part that's facing you now is the right side of my fabric, the reverse is the wrong side, so the wrong side is facing the machine. So when you have sorted that out, what you want to do is you want to place the front of your fabric facing the front of your fabric. Take your lining out of the equation and join them together at the shoulder, consuming only half an inch. Okay, and now the next thing is to join the fabric, or the lining, sorry, to the shoulder. So the same thing I did before. Okay, I'm going to join the both sides of the shoulder together. I'm going to keep my fabric out of the way. Let me join the other side of the front to it. So now the next thing I'm going to do is, like I was saying, I'm going to join the body together. We're going to join the bottom of the armhole together. You see the side here? We're going to join the side together. I'm going to consume 1 inch. I'm going to just join, I'm joining 1 inch from here all the way down. So with that, I have joined the sides together on one side from the bottom all the way up to the top. Now the next thing is we're going to join the lining as well. So what you want to do is arrange everything in front of you the way I have, so you can see lining laying smooth. You're going to now pick up the back and align it with the armhole, okay, and basically do the same thing. Join 1 inch from here all the way down. I'm basically going to repeat the same thing on the other side of the front. So if you've done the same thing on the other side and you followed all the steps I have given, this is what you should have in front of you. So this side here is sealed, as well as this other side is sealed too. You can see we have the neck here. So next we're going to handle the sleeve. Okay, so I have a video on my channel on how to draft a sleeve, so you will need to see that video because I'm going to draft the sleeve. I'll show you how to attach the sleeve, but I won't show you how to draft it. So go and watch my video on how to draft a sleeve and come back for further instruction. So let me cut the sleeve, I'll be back. Okay, so over here you can see that I have installed a sleeve. Okay, so this is my sleeve, but let me show you what I did. So over here I have my patterns, so you can see my sleeve pattern. If I open it up, you see here curvy side the front, not so curvy side is the back, and the lining too is the same. Okay, the lining right now at this point is the same, has the same dimensions as the fabric. They are the same on all sides. So what you're going to do now is, after you have cut your lining, you're going to reduce the length by 3 inches. So in case you want to save some fabric when you're cutting it, simply just make it 3 inches shorter. This is going to this is going to help you pull the fabric inside. All right, so you see this, okay, you see this is the front of the fabric. What you're going to do now is you're going to align your sleeve. So you see this here. Now both sides of my sleeve are not the same. If you've watched the video, you'd understand what I'm saying. So you see the back here, you can see the front here. So when you've aligned it like this at the top, what you're going to do is you're going to pull it down to the end, so that by the time you stitch it here and force it back up, it will drag the fabric inside. Mind you, this part facing you guys here is the front of the fabric, the wrong side is facing the machine. I'm going to join them together half an inch. So you see this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it like so. Okay, I'm going to fold it like this, and then I'm going to join the fabric and the lining together. So that you get the body. All right, so you see here we still have an armhole that is open. So what we're going to do is this: you're going to turn your sleeve to the correct side. Okay, so you can see this is where we have the rough edge. Turn it to the correct side. Place the sleeve, the clean side of your sleeve facing the clean side of your armhole. Okay, so I'm joining the bottom here together. I'm going to push, okay, get my lining out of the way and hold only the fabric. Okay, now I'm going to join them together 1/2 inch all the way around. So with that I have joined my fabric. Okay, with that I have joined my fabric, and then what I'm going to do is this. So you can see this is the clean side of my sleeve. Okay, this is the clean side of my lining. What you're going to do is you're going to come from underneath or from the collar, wherever you want. Remember, the neckline here is still open. You can pass from there. Look at this. This is the clean side of the lining. I'm going to turn my sleeve. You see, this is the clean side of the sleeve. I'm going to turn it and place it clean side facing clean side. Then I'm going to pull the whole thing out from the neckline over here. So now I'm going to basically stitch. So with that, if you turn everything out the right way, you will see that we have installed the sleeve on this side here as well. Okay, so I'm going to give this a good press, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the gathers at the bottom. Okay, so now if you remember clearly, when we're cutting, I told you that the full dress length is 44 and the length from the shoulder to the bottom of the body that we've been working on so far is 36. Okay, so 44, that's the full dress length, minus 36 what we have already is 8 inches. Okay, let me get the fabric. So we're making gathers, meaning we need to cut it with a lot of excess. Okay, so what we're going to do is this: you're going to get your fabric. 44 minus 36 is equals to 8. I'm going to cut this at 10 inches. My Ankara comes in by 45. I'm going to cut this at 10 inches 3 times. Okay, so you see that I've cut 10 inches 3 times. So when you're done doing that, you are going to join them together. You're going to join them together at the 10 inches. So you see here, this is where we have the 10. This here is the length. Okay, now make sure that they are facing front side. So now when you have done that, you are going to come to the beginning of the fabric that you intend to gather. That's the beginning over here, and you are going to fold 1/2 inch twice. Okay, you're going to hem it. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I've hemmed both sides of the short side. I'm going to hem one side. Now this is the part that will be at the end of the dress. One side here will not be hemmed. Here we planted into the top part of the dress. Now after you have hemmed the bottom part of this one here, so you can see I've hemmed both here, and as in both vertically and horizontally. So what I'm going to do is this other edge here that has not been hemmed would be joined to the fabric alone. So you see this, you're going to open it like this, take your lining out of the mix, and then I need you to make gathers using this piece on top of this other one here, right? So you see that with that you have made the gathers from the other side all the way to here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to need to cover this part here. We need to cover all this sewing with the lining. So you will see where the stitch just made is. Look at the gathers under here. If you turn to this other part here, you will see the stitch that holds the gathers. I need you to make another stitch close to that stitch. Now when you make this stitch, it's going to cover all your rough work. So with that, you have sealed the bottom. Next thing is to turn everything inside out from here, okay, from the neckline. You are going to come to the neckline. That's the only outlet you have left, and you are going to turn I'm going to build my collar. I've already made a video on my channel how to make a shirt collar, so please make sure you check for my you search for the video Ndifon Ntui how to make a shirt collar, and you also make sure to also check for Ndifon Ntui how to draft a sleeve. Then you are going to measure the collar from here. You are going to measure the collar from the beginning here, like so. Okay, so here I have 19. All right, I have 19, so I'm going to go and cut my collar using that 19. So make sure to watch the video on how to draft a collar in order to understand the next step. All right, so I have built my collar. You can see this. Okay, I built my collar. Make sure to check out the video. All right, so the next thing is to install it. Okay, so after you've built the collar, you're going to come to the wrong side, okay, and you're going to place the long parts, the part that will be long out of your collar, on top of it, and you're going to join them, consuming only ½ an inch. All right, now make sure that you don't put this part that you folded in the way, only this other side here that you did not fold. Okay, so get that one out of the way and basically join them together ½ an inch. So you see that we've gotten to the end. Now the next thing we will do is we'll turn all the rough work into the collar, okay, and basically we'll just make a stitch outside here. Now after we do this, we would have totally installed the collar. You see that? Now with that, we have installed the collar. Okay, with that we have installed the collar. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.